Welcome along to the Gobby Gaffer and part 11 of this year's Grassroots to Goal Boot Save with Rochdale AFC. And my friend Simon, yes, the chairman of Rochdale, he's asked to be given a bit of a shout out. I asked him for a new goalkeeping coach, shock horror, he gave me one. I asked him for another physio, again, shock horror, he gave me one. And on top of all that, I've got a shiny new contract. 2 years on £1,700 a week. Things are going very, very well here at Rochdale at the moment, and seemingly the Gobby Gaffer is untouchable. Let's hope it carries on that way. However, form has been a little indifferent. We've only actually won 3 of our last 7 games, and after that 3-2 defeat against Salford, we did have a narrow win against Bradford at 1-0. Sonny Hilton scoring in the 29th minute. Sonny Hilton is becoming a little bit of a superstar for me. But then we played a Leyton Orient away from home at 0-0. We do actually seem to have, I don't know whether it's the, can we say the new patch has come out, Football Manager patch, or whether it's my change of shuffling around my tactic. We do seem to be keeping a few clean sheets now. Next game was at Northampton at home, a nice 4-1 win in that one. And then we played Manchester City under 21s in the newly named Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Yeah, we've already got beat by Blackpool in that one. We got beat by Manchester City under 21s, but very narrowly, 4-3. I was quite happy with our performance in that one. Next came Barrow at home. Again, a nice 2-0 win in that one. And then a couple of dodgy results. We had 2 away games. Cheltenham, a 0-0. But again, another clean sheet, so quite happy with that. And then we played at Tranmere and got beat 2-0 in that one. And let me tell you, Tranmere at this moment in time are just outside the relegation area. So not the greatest of results, if I'm honest. And today we have 2 games for you. We've got Wrexham at home and then an away game against Newport County. And Wrexham is one of the Gobby Gaffer's bogey teams, let me tell you. Never do well against Wrexham. Wrexham and Walsall, 2 bogey teams of mine. I don't know why. Let's hope we can do better today, because Wrexham are actually only a few points behind us. And actually, I tell a lie, we have been in second place for, well, the last few weeks. We've been in second place behind MK Dons, but our recent run of form has now seen us drop to 4th, and Wrexham have actually jumped ahead of us now. So we've all played 13 games, and we are on 24 points. Wrexham are on 25 points, so this will be a very, very tough game. But it is a home game for us, and we need to make the most of that. Can we do the business against Wrexham? Let's get stuck in, shall we? Well, welcome along to the Crown Oil Arena for this really tough game against Wrexham. And the team we're going with today is Thomas in goal, back 4 of Nevitt, Bolongo, Graham and Bernard. We have Diallo as the ball-winning midfield player. Gilligan comes in today as a box-to-box. Matt Dermott, who we've got on loan, is a terrific player. He's only 19 years old, but I did take him back on loan again this season. Terrific player. However, his morale is not good. At the moment, he's saying he should be played in a different position. His club are complaining. Whether he'll get taken back, I don't know. But we do have 2 young kids here, Morehouse being one of them, who is a very, very good young central midfield player. But anyway, today we've got Gilligan and Diallo, who are both like ball-winning midfield players, quite defensive-minded, and I think we're going to need that against Wrexham. We have Kelly and Simmons on the wings. Hilton is the advanced playmaker with Sinclair up front. And we are underway against Wrexham. Not an awful lot happening early doors. We have had the first shot and it was on target. I do seem to be having a problem at the moment with injuries, and it's the same players getting injured all of the time. Bennett is now out again injured. And he seems to be very injury prone, which is a great shame because he's a great player. Cheggers, the right winger, you know, well, I wouldn't say he's the backup right winger, but he's out injured again, and it just seems to be a constant. John, the right fullback, he's out injured again, so it's the same players over and over again. Nice corner there, whipped in very low. Simmons there with a shot that hits the crossbar. Did the keeper get a hand to that? I think the keeper didn't get a hand to it. So we are going at them. We've had 9 shots, 3 on target, XG of 0.62. And this time, Kelly's corner fired in low again, and it does make contact. And our centre-back, Graham, nods the ball at the back of the net, and that was a lovely corner there, left-footed, whipped in very low, and Graham just gets in front of his marker, guides it into the back of the net. We're 1-0 ahead. Wrexham there with a free kick floated in, and we actually do pick that one up, and we're mounting a counter attack now. So Bernard coming down that left hand side, plays the ball to Gilligan now in his box to box role, and that looks very much like Gilligan has got into the penalty area there and has forced a penalty. We do have a penalty. Who is taking this today? Will it be Sinclair? Sinclair is taking this, right-footed. Can we go 2-0 up? Yes, we can. 2-0 up against Wrexham. I wish we could have done this against Torquay. Torquay we were pretty abysmal against. And bearing in mind, like I say, they are in the relegation area. A 2-0 loss against Torquay was shocking. But a 2-0 win against Wrexham would actually be amazing. But we're not even at half-time yet. We come back now to a Wrexham corner. And that's looped up high. It's in the back of the net. And has the referee given that? Yes, he has. And an immediate reply from Wrexham. It's now 2-1. So just coming up to half time, we have a long throw there. That gets cleared out of the penalty area. So Sonny Hilton is after this one. Sonny Hilton is one of those players. He's all over the pitch. He's a cracking little player, Sonny Hilton. So Belongo now is going to play this ball forward to Diallo. Diallo there. We are playing a very high line at the moment, and I think I might need to look at that against Wrexham. But it has actually paid dividends. We're 2-1 ahead at the moment. Ball swung over there, and Kelly's got that, and he can't finish it. What a shame for the young lad. He's already got an assist today, and that would have capped off a fine game by him. Kelly again, left-footed. Is he going to do the same thing with this? No, this time he goes longer, and that's more of a looped corner into the back post. Sonny Hilton now, ball into Never, and he puts the ball into the box, and that comes to nothing. A couple of little changes at half-time. Diallo is recovering from a knock, and it's a big game this. I don't want him to, get injured, but be a bit suspect on the pitch. So Gilligan has dropped into the ball-winning midfielder role. The young kid Morehouse has come on now, but playing a little bit deeper, and Hilton has dropped a little bit deeper as well, and I have dropped the lines back a little bit. So 60 minutes on the clock. Wrexham have an XG of 0.18, whereas ours is nearly 2. So you would think on XG we would see this game out, but who knows. And Hilton there, Sonny Hilton, nips in, wins the ball, but then gives it straight back again. Ball there, just being played around the outside. Oh, and that's. Oh, whoa! What a save there from Thomas, our goalkeeper. That was a cert goal, and our keeper there, some heroics to tip it round the post. But we do have a corner to deal with now. Mullin is going to swing this corner in, and that's headed right along the goal line. Kelly now. So Kelly, what's he going to do this time? And he whips that ball into the near post again, but unfortunately this time couldn't be guided towards the goal. 74 minutes, couple more changes. Devante Rodney has come on at left wing. Kelly has moved inside to the attacking midfielder berth, and Kenlock has come on as a fullback, and I've got both my fullbacks now on defend duties. Let's see if we can hold on to this lead. So Wrexham's XG has improved slightly, 0.76. It's actually increasing. A few minutes of time added on, and can we do this? Yes, we can, and that is a famous victory for us against Wrexham, and it's a famous victory for the Gobby Gaffer because, like I say, one of my bogey teams. That is a very, very nice win against Wrexham. And I was a bit unsure how to play in that game. I didn't know whether to hold possession, play with a low block, but in the end I decided to go at them. We came off the trigger press a little bit, but decided to go at them and switch things around a little bit. The two midfield players were both kind of holding players, and it worked a treat. 2-1, and nice work everybody. That was brilliant stuff. So we now have an away game against Newport, and I think I got it a bit mixed up in commentary. I did say it was Torquay. It was actually Tranmere that we played, and Tranmere beat us 2-0. Newport and Tranmere are both jockeying for position just outside that relegation area. So is this going to be another banana skin? Let's hope not. We'll see you in the dugout. Well, welcome along to the 11,000 capacity Rodney Parade here in Newport. And we are into silly season now, 2 games a week. It's going to be very tough, but I think my squad can handle it. I've got a decent sized squad. As long as they stop giving me all these injuries, everything will be fine. Thomas in goal, back four of Kenlock, Bolongo, Graham and Bernard. In fact, I think it's the same team more or less. We've got Gilligan and Diallo in midfield. We're playing away. It's Newport. They're jockeying around that relegation area. They're fighting for their lives, so I think it will be a tough game. So maybe that tough centre midfield will do us well today. Kelly and Simmons on the wing. Hilton as the advanced playmaker with Sinclair up top. And there's been looking very snazzy on the touchline in my blue suit. Stick out like a sore thumb. Very snazzy. So 17 minutes on the clock. Newport have predictably started the brighter. 2 shots, 2 on target. We are picking the pace up a little bit. I think I am going to go a little bit more attacking. We've not had a highlight in this first half as of yet. And coming up to half time, are we going to get highlights? No, we're not. No highlights in the first half. We need that to change in the second half, definitely. So, you see, now the assistant manager, you've all done well so far. Keep going and make sure you get the win you deserve. I mean, do I say that or do I say this isn't good enough? See, I've said the wrong thing there because none of them are looking inspired. Who's playing well, who's not playing well? I think we need to give these players a little bit more time in the second half. Let's see if we can, if the half-time team talk. I don't think it was particularly inspiring. I think I should have gone with this isn't good enough. Okay, so the first highlight of the match comes on 51 minutes and it is a free kick to Newport County. And that goes straight over the top. The keeper never moved. And just saw that one sail over the crossbar. But Newport now are turning the screw a little bit. Corner, we do manage to get that one out of the penalty area. It's looped back in again. Another header out of the penalty area. We don't have anybody outfield to pick that ball up. So even though we have cleared it, unless there's some buffoonery goes on here, this is going to come straight back at us. Three of them there, and none of them could actually pick up on that ball and win it back for us. And that's in the back of the net. You could see that one coming a mile off. And again, we're 1-0 down to a relegation threatened team. And by the way, before this game, we'd gone back to second in the league. This is not good enough. So we do get a highlight from the kick-off. Hopefully this is going to be the equaliser, but I don't hold too many hopes out. All the highlights in the game, such when I say all, there's not been that many, have all been for Newport. So Bernard now. We're not looking very composed or very assertive here at all. We kind of look like we don't know what we're doing. And that ball there is awful. Giving the ball straight back to Newport County. And that highlight from the kick-off has now become a highlight for Newport County. Coming forward again. Are we going to get done 2-0 here like we did against Tranmere? So he's being forced out wide, but he is finding a pass. Ball over the top and he just clears the crossbar. Okay, 57 minutes. We do have to do something in this game now. We've gone to 2 up top, so Rodney has come on. And Hilton has moved out to the right wing, and the young kid Morehouse has come on in midfield. we need to start putting a little bit of pressure on now. I am going to go to very attacking. We're going to give them a shout of demand more, although not yet. Kelly, far post corner, and that is going to come out. No, it's not going to come out. Very acrobatic header out of there from the Newport defender. Nice work there. Kenlock picks that ball up. Is he going to float the ball in? No, he's not. Can we get it in the back of the net? We certainly can. Tyrese Sinclair. And that's his 11th goal of the season. I'm not quite sure how that went in, but the good thing is it actually went in. It was bundled over the line. So that was a nice equaliser there. Let's have a look. Not too much skill involved in this, I don't think, but we'll take anything at the moment. Kenlock fires the ball in there. Oh, I see. So the ball, he got a lucky break there. The ball bounced up and he just tapped it into the back of the net. 72 minutes, 2 more changes. They've changed both my full-backs. They're now going to operate as wing-backs on a support mentality. So I know both my I've got 2 wingers on, but Nevitt and Shearing now have got the option of going forward if and when they need to. And we have gone a little bit longer. A draw in this game would not be a disaster, but we really could do with the 3 points because we're going to have much tougher games than this. We should be beating teams like Newport, but then as we saw against Tranmere, it doesn't always work that way. And the keeper there just makes a save at his near post, and we do get a corner. Sinclair now. Far post, loops the ball over, and that ball gets headed out for another corner, I think. So a defender's header there. Kelly now, is he going to whip this in near post? No, he's going far post again. Ball gets headed out. Devante Rodney there just lets the ball go out, which is a little bit weird. Or did we get a throw in from that? We'll never know. It wasn't a highlight. So it's all Rochdale now. We're turning the screw. Morehouse now. Belongo into the penalty area. The ball is headed out and Newport do come away with the ball, which is not what we want. But Oscar Kelly there. Nice little pinch. Can we? Yes, we can. Tyrese Sinclair. 12th goal of the season. And that was nice work by Oscar Kelly. Out on that left-hand side. Floats the ball in the box and it's headed into the back of the net, and it's 2-1 to Rochdale now. Lovely finish. So about 10 minutes of the game left now. We're 2-1 in the lead. Bennett has come on for my last substitution on the right hand side. I've used all my defensive subs now, but we are playing with a cautious holding mentality now. We're going to time waste, and let's just see if we can see this game out. Can we see these last 10 minutes out? But it is Newport now going to start turning the screw a little bit. And that's a header that just goes over the bar from the corner. We don't need any more highlights now, but we are going to get plenty, it looks like. So Thomas now, there's a very, very high press on. Belongo, what's he going to do with this ball now? He hoofs it up there to Devante Rodney, who was actually through, and he had a runner there, and he just needed to play that ball. Sinclair in the back of the net for 3-1. Oh, it's been disallowed, as you were. Oh my word. Okay, so we're still 2-1 in the lead. We've got 5 minutes of time added on. Can we see this game out? This would be a tremendous result after the Wrexham game, and we do. It's a 2-1 win to us after being 1-0 down. And the assistant manager is kind of being a little bit negative. I'm just going to say nice work, everybody. That was excellent. Yes, we didn't play particularly well, but sometimes you do have to give that pat on the back. And there's a nice looking league table to finish the episode. We're in second place, 15 played, 30 points. It is quite tight up there. Remember, 3 teams go up automatically out of this league. I don't think anybody's catching MK Dons. That 1-1 that we had at the very beginning of the season, the first game, is actually turned out to be a very, very good point. But we do have Gillingham on our tails. Wrexham are 5 points behind. Northampton are 6 points behind. But any one of those top 3 spots, well, not the top spot, I don't think we'll get that. But second or third would be absolutely amazing. Bearing in mind, we're actually only meant to finish mid-table, and I think the board only want to avoid relegation. And what a tremendous result that was, coming back from 1-0 down against a relegation threatened team who were fighting for their lives. In fact, two absolutely brilliant results today. We played a team at the top and beat them. We played a team at the bottom and beat them. 6-point episode. What more can you ask for? Well, I'd like every episode to be a 6-point episode, if I'm honest. I'll see you next time. We're going to play some games off camera, and let's hope we can keep these 6-point episodes going, because if we do, we'll get promoted into Sky Bet League 1. And that's not a sentence I thought I'd hear myself saying this season. We'll see you next time.